'Cause I got a story to tell. One about a fella who plays retro video games and is a voice actor as well. His name is Rodeo. You can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him this time. He plays role-playing games often on the PS2, but other games, well, that's fine too. So come on in and settle in for a spell. Heck, bring some of your friends as well. Make yourself cozy and grab yourself a drink, 'cause when he talks game design, he hopes it'll make you think. But you don't have to take my word for it, you'll see for yourself soon. Just don't make mention of that dog from the cartoon. The stream will begin in just a moment, so please enjoy this song. And now that you know the lyrics, it's time to sing along. His name is Rodeo, but you can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him this time. He plays role-playing games often on the PS2, but other games, well, that's fine too. So come on in and settle in for a spell. Heck, bring some of your friends as well. Make yourself cozy and grab yourself a drink, 'cause when he talks game design, he hopes he'll make you think. But you don't have to take my word for it, you'll see for yourself soon. Just don't make mention of that dog from the cartoon. The stream will begin in just a moment, so please enjoy this song. And now that you know the lyrics, it's time to sing along. His name is Rodeo, but you can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him
Howdy,
this time.
Billy Mays here.
Neon flickers in the rain tonight. Plastic smiles under artificial light. City breathes through wires and smoke. Every promise is already broke. Skin and steel don't feel so far when no one knows who you really are. People pass with vacant eyes, selling truth and perfect lies. We learn to hurt, we learn to cheat. Now love's just cold sold on the street. They taught us how to want too much, how to numb the need for touch. Now I don't know who's alive anymore, now that love is nothing more. So I fall in love with chrome tonight, with a heartbeat that's programmed right. She says my name like it still means something, when everyone makes me feel like nothing. If this city killed the human soul, then maybe love was never whole. If all that's left is a perfect lie, then warmth begins to die. Lipstick warm, but the blood runs cold. Love and memories bought and sold. She laughs on cue, she cries on time. I begin to forget the lie. They taught her how to look afraid, how to love in ways to make me stay. She asked me if I feel okay. No humans asked me that in years. My only response is tears. I search your face for something real, but I'm scared of what I'll feel. I start to believe that synthetic affairs, and that she's the only one who cares. So I fall Are you sure? Does it matter anymore? If she bleeds cold and I bleed out, who's the monster walking out? So I choose the one who lies with grace, with thin face, skin on a perfect face. If this is all the love that's left, I'll embrace the lie and live bereft. We make this broken world by ones. Call the silence moving on. If love's a part that we withdrew, then maybe we were the snatchers all along. Neon face, sirens hum. She says I love you, the sweetest lie I've ever heard.
Settle on in for a spell, 'cause I got a story to tell. One about a fella who plays retro video games and is a voice actor as well. His name is Rodeo, but you can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him this time. He plays role-playing games often on the PS2, but other games, well, that's fine too. So come on in and settle in for a spell. Heck, bring some of your friends as well. Make yourself cozy and grab yourself a drink, 'cause when he talks game design, he hopes it'll make you think. But you don't have to take my word for it, you'll see for yourself soon. Just don't make mention of that dog from the cartoon. The stream will begin in just a moment, so please enjoy this song. And now that you know the lyrics, it's time to sing along. His name is Rodeo, but you can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him this time. He plays role-playing games often on the PS2, but other games, well, that's fine too. So come on in and settle in for a spell. Heck, bring some of your friends as well. Make yourself cozy and grab yourself a drink, 'cause when he talks game design, he hopes he'll make you think. But you don't have to take my word for it, you'll see for yourself soon. Just don't make mention of that dog from the cartoon. The stream will begin in just a moment, so please enjoy this song. And now that you know the lyrics, it's time to sing along. His name is Rodeo, but you can call him Balto just fine. He's gonna play some retro games and hopes you join him this time.
Neon flickers in the rain tonight. Plastic smiles under artificial light. City breathes through wires and smoke. Every promise is already broke. Skin and steel don't feel so far when no one knows who you really are. People pass with vacant eyes, selling truth and perfect lies. We learn to hurt, we learn to cheat. Now love's just cold sold on the street. They taught us how to want too much, how to numb the need for touch. Now I don't know who's alive anymore, now that love is nothing more. So I fall in love with chrome tonight, with a heartbeat that's programmed right. She says my name like it still means something, when everyone makes me feel like nothing. If this city get the lie. They taught her how to look afraid, how to love in ways to make me stay. She asked me if I feel okay. No humans asked me that in years. My only response is tears. I search your face for something real, but I'm scared of what I'll feel. I start to believe that synthetic affairs, and that she's the only one who cares. So I fall in love with cold tonight, beneath the neon light. She holds my hand like no one has, since humans learned to wear their masks. But since we're running from the core, and our hearts have a war, now still feels like how love should. At least this night makes me feel good. Are you human? Are you sure? Does it matter anymore?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Retro Rodeo, where we are retro. I am Rodeo, and we are going to be continuing our journey through Snatcher this afternoon. I hope all of you have had a great day. We didn't get much done yesterday because Dax came in, and when Dax comes in, and chaos kind of breaks out in his wake. Nothing wrong with that, but it is what it is, and that means we have to get straight into this today.
Howdy.
Welcome in, Vagrant. Okay. Yes, we're going to continue, returning to the investigation. So we got to Plato's Cavern. We found out about, there's like some sort of secret club. I can't remember. But we got the mask for it. We still need to find a place that serves buffalo, but I'm almost certain it's got to be here somewhere, right? I'm just trying to look around to see if there's numbers hidden. Yeah, we have our mask, we have our photo. I'm feeling hungry. Why don't we try Neo Kobe Pizza? Sounds good. Get out of the road! You're blocking traffic, come on, move it! Whoa, what a terrible place. Let's look at the area. It's a collection of black market shops lining the streets like a commune, yeah. Hey, I'm walking over here. You know that scene with Al Pacino, that was real actually in that movie. That was an actual cab driver who hit him. They didn't close off the set. They just filmed sort of like on location. That was actually a guy that hit him. And that was an improvised line.
All right, let's try one of these floating pizza things.
Sounds good to me.
Give us 2 regular Neo Kobe pizzas.
2 coming up. You gotta put it in the soup yourself, okay?
Okay, here we go, Metal. Here's yours.
Let's put them in on the count of 3, okay? They get bland and soggy if they stay in too long.
This sounds
No
awful, by
problem.
the way.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Very good. Now in a few seconds, they'll come floating up. When they do, pull yours out right away, okay? Don't mess it up.
I'm ready. come on up, little fellas.
It's like, oh, but disgusting, yeah.
Hey, here comes one. Oh, that's mine. Come here, you.
Nice snag there, Metal. Hey, where's mine?
Oh, this is unusual.
Oh.
I wonder what the problem is.
I want my pizza. Where's my pizza?
Yeah,
What's
right.
the problem? Yours not coming back up?
My pizza?
Hey, really sorry about that. Happens every now and then. You'll forgive us there, won't you now, buddy?
So,
Gillian,
Grumble,
perhaps we should
grumble.
go.
my Neo Kobe pizza. It sank just like the rest of this city's gonna.
Let's get going, Gillian.
I can't believe that. I'll never waste my money on one of those stupid things again.
I mean, agreed. I don't think Metal needs to eat, but this sounds disgusting. I would never do that. Dipping pizza into soup, and it's not even just like a quick dip to get some flavor going. It's like you let it sit in there and soak for a few seconds. That just sounds gross. By someone who accidentally dropped their pizza in soup and just said, fuck it, I'm still eating it. Exactly. Some guy made it a fad out of his mistake. Do no good to investigate. These people have no permits, so there's no data on them. Okay. What if Can I investigate the photo here? I was thinking that might just like have them show it to people. Okay. Probably more that we can do in this store. Because this store has got everything. Except that mask whip on. We have that already. May I help you? Oh, it's you. How about that mask? I bet you're glad I bet you're glad you bought it. No, they don't have sunscreen. Mind you, this could be one of those, like, don't know when we'll be getting more in. Could be one of those, you know, you gotta do it multiple times. Sunscreen in the middle of winter. Oh, yeah, if you try to ask them to buy happiness. Geez, in this day and age, if there's no buyers, there's no sellers, hey. That's right. How about a Santa Claus outfit? We're moving a lot of these right now. 'Tis the season, you know. A Santa suit? Don't need one of those. That was actually new. The first time that we went to buy happiness, he's like, you can't buy that. That's it. It was just one line of, you can't buy that. Okay, let's keep looking around. Look inside the store. It's a sort of fortress of consumerism. They might have a bigger selection than the legitimate shops. Let's look again. Fortress of consumerism, yeah. Look at the employee. He seems very unusual. Be careful, Gillian. He's a pretty open kind of guy, though. Very unusual. Just a gut feeling, but maybe keep looking around the plaza. Maybe. We're just gonna do a quick once-over on the store here, then go back to the plaza. And I don't mind the little nudges you're giving, Vagrant. Clearly, I need help with these kinds of games, right? So I don't mind going on the gut feelings and a little hint and poke here and there. I hear quite a number of different languages being spoken. Typical Neo Kobe. a little more obtuse than you remembered. I mean, these games, you know, they got to make sure you can't just beat them in an afternoon, right? And this is the fun of it, right? The people who gravitate towards these kinds of games, this is what they like. They like having to look at things multiple times and try to see if they get new information every time they look. They like that. This is that's part of the appeal, right? If I was to use this game in my curriculum talking about themes and what draws people to those themes, you know, point and click adventure, well, point and click adventure has themes of investigation, clever use of tools, and, you know, the people who are drawn to that, that's what they like. Must have played this back in 2010, so it's been a minute. When you're watching other people do it, the memory doesn't stay the same when you're watching someone else do it as opposed to doing it yourself, right? Moon logic for days. I don't know what that means, Fabe. Moon logic. If that means anything in particular. If it does, let me know. I don't quite follow. Unless that's like Futurama, the whalers on the moon. If it's that, then, you know, I'm all into that. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. But there are no whalers, so we tell tall tales and sing this whaling tune. Moon logic refers to extremely bizarre, convoluted, or nonsensical solutions to puzzles, especially in adventure video games. I've never heard this term before. Where the solution makes sense only within the game's twisted internal rules, not real-world logic, frustrating players who often need a walkthrough to progress. It's like needing to use a dead fish as a lockpick or turn a motorcycle into a pancake. I've never heard of this term before. Thank you, Fabe. That's quite helpful. Huh. I didn't know. I'm familiar with the concept, right? Things that only make sense in that particular scenario, in that place with the rules that the game puts in front of you. The example they give is a great one, right? Using a dead fish to pick a lock. I'm familiar with the term. I'm familiar with the concept. I didn't know it had a term. That being said, you always have to worry when you have really weird, obtuse rules like that. You need to make especially sure that you are extremely rigid in following those rules consistently. Otherwise, you'll get people who will not understand, and they'll just think it's all random, right? But, you know, if you live in a world where a dead fish could pick a lock, then you need to make sure that a dead fish can pick a lock every time that it comes up. Or that fish are involved with the lock somehow, right? There needs to be a consistency of those rules of the world. Because otherwise people will get frustrated that you're not being consistent. Bottle of whiskey with Napoleon's number, yeah. I'm just trying to think, what was some of the other ones? Because I'm sure we've come across them. I'll keep an extra eye out for when that happens. So we got a turbo logic, turbo cycle. Well, okay. Yes, you are right about weird rules that need to be consistent with the sunscreen. But I think it's only considered moon logic in the sense of the word above if it's used as a means of mechanics to help progress the story forward. Which just having the sunscreen would not count, I don't think. If you needed to use sunscreen to go outside, like let's say you were on Mars, right? Close to the sun, and you need to use one of the solutions to the puzzle of how you leave the area. One of the solutions to, like, I'm stuck on this place. How do I get out of here? I can't step outside because if I do, the sun will fry me. Okay, the solution is... Actually, that makes too much sense. Never mind. My example makes too much sense to apply to moon logic. I was going to say, you know, put sunscreen on me because then I won't get fried. Well, that makes too much sense, right? I'm not sure. I'd have to ask. I'd have to study that a little bit more to know if just simply having the sunscreen is a moon logic solution. I feel like it needs to be the practical application of the object, not just having the object. The quote unquote practical application of the item instead of just having the item. Okay, exit Turbo Cycle. Yeah, we did a bunch of stuff at the other place, so that might have unlocked new stuff here in Alton Plaza. Oh, okay, that's a good point. I don't think I showed it to him. No, actually I did. I did show him it. I had to show him the sunscreen first in order to start talking about it. Because he was like, oh yeah, we sold all out of that. When I showed it to him, he was like, we're all sold out of that. But it wouldn't hurt to try again if we get stuck. It's the holiday season. People are moving busily here and there. Many couples are happily looking over the merchandise windows. They're talking about Christmas presents, I'm sure. How nice. I hope I receive some presents too. How about you, Gillian? Yeah, of course I want some. What would you like to receive? A new navigator. A real babe with no mouth circuits, you know? Ooh. Harsh. Asking because that was probably the practical application that came of picking it up. Maybe. In one of the Monkey Island games, you have to use an actual monkey as a wrench. Yeah. Yeah, that's a moon logic right there. Especially with Monkey Island and how it often does plays on words. You know, so using a monkey as a wrench as a monkey wrench, that makes perfect sense. In the world of Monkey Island, that makes perfect sense. Still not made an appointment to see Napoleon. Let's investigate the photo. Able to figure that one out on your own when you played? Yeah, like one of the... No. Never mind. There's a reason I don't play a lot of these games, right? I think too logically on stuff. Okay. Look at the area. It was too obvious of a pun, right? But Monkey Island loves its puns. The whole area is decked out in the Christmas mood. knocked out in Christmas mood. If you want to see Napoleon, you have to call him on the video phone to arrange a meeting. There's neon signs everywhere. It looks like the electric parade of Lucasland. Neon sign everywhere. Advertisements on all the buildings. Advertisements on all the buildings. Oh. Wrong button. Couples looking at windows. Yeah, okay. Use Metal Gear. Video phone. Let's see. What was Napoleon's number? 395644. 395644. There's no answer. But that might be okay. That might mean, like, he just sees that we're calling and then shows up here. Many people waiting for someone. Hey, there's a street performer. Why don't we go take a look? Or he's tired of our shit, right? Hey, I know this guy. I think I've seen him doing this before. It looks like Michael Jackson, spelt with J-A-X to avoid copyright. I always wondered what happened to him. Gillian, I don't believe this is a performance. Why is he touching himself in that manner? I think there is something wrong with him. He may be dangerous. Let's move away. Yeah, he's had enough of our shit. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go back to Plato's Cavern. We'll show the guy the sunscreen just in case. We'll really need to start, like, brute forcing through this stuff. Just doing all the things as they come across in order. Make sure they all get done. Look at the nearby people. Again, try to avoid making eye contact. Somebody over there is calling. Can't they move? It's live art. It's really popular at the moment. Live art. It's a form of performance where the artist recreates famous paintings on the street using their bodies. That must be Munch's The Scream. Don't be standing around. Logo for Plato's Cavern. Yeah, okay. A lot of dangerous looking customers about. That looks like something like the Konami logo. You know, I was thinking that actually, that it looks like the Konami logo. So I'm glad to see it's intentional. Okay, back to the store. Possessions. Use the mask. We haven't tried using the mask yet. Just your size, and it looks great on you. It's not even stuffy in here. It has great air circulation. Gillian, please, don't wear that here. It looks bad. Hey, lay off me, will ya? I like this thing. Sell it here. Maybe it's some weird fad. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, wrong one. What if we want to buy the other mask? We already have one. Okay. Well, we got a couple of new items. Let's take them back to previous areas and see what we can get. Oh, wait. Ah, a monster. Oh, I'm still wearing the mask. That's a nice touch. Okay. Well, today I came prepared. I have a guide. Eat Kobe pizza. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is somehow unlock getting to Outer Heaven. Snatchers steal people's skins. That's right. They need sunscreen to help preserve it. That's exactly it, babe. So Snatchers are basically replicants, right? This game is heavily inspired by Blade Runner. Snatchers steal your skin. They are robots. They go inside. But like their synthetic skin, it's not that they steal your skin. They like recreate your skin. But the synthetic skin is highly susceptible to UV rays. So they need the sunscreen to help protect it. And it also gets like cancerous and melanoma really quick. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is find a way to get to Outer Heaven. Where do we reach this place? Pizza, backtracking, call a number. In order to reach the place. In some versions, it's known as Joy Division. Okay, here we go. Popular hangout. Look or investigate. If you've talked with Napoleon and established a meet, it's time to visit Alton Plaza. If you haven't, do. If you haven't, see the previous Junker HQ section and square that portion away. Regalian waits for Napoleon. Note that if one watches the background, you get various numbers. Okay. I think we might need to talk to Napoleon, and like we might have missed asking him where the location of the club is. We asked him where Plato's Tavern was. I don't think we ever asked him where Outer Heaven was. That's the thing that we're missing. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. His number was 395644. 395644. 395644. You bastard! Three, 95644. Answer your goddamn phone. God damn it. Look for Napoleon. Still have not made an appointment to see him. Look for him again. Still have not contacted him. Look for him a third time. No. You wanted to look at nearby people. Yeah, okay. No suspicious types around, just several rather overheated couples. Rude mushroom man ghosting us, right? Nothing unusual, calm and peaceful. People are moving busily. Right, you keep saying that, but the bitch won't answer his phone. I'll try again now that Metal specifically called it out. Maybe I have to do it when he calls it out. 395644. God damn it. It's all of your personal data. You'll be able to live with Jamie again sometime. A home and family, eh? This may not go along too well with being a chunker. Jeez, look at all the pretty girls. I know a way I can kill a few minutes. Please restrain yourself, Gillian. Such antics will get you in trouble with the chief again. Pick up woman. We're running out of things to do. Let's see if we can pick some woman up. Gillian, you're on duty. Oh yeah, that one over there is real cute. Hey, baby, how about a drink with me? Wow. No way. Cheers. What a creepo. Ooh. Strike one. Let's try her over there. Gillian, I'll tell Jamie on you. Hey, you. Haven't we met somewhere? Yes, right here. Now get away from me! What a grouch. Strike two. Alright, let's give this pretty little thing a shot. Gillian, wait! Oh, he never learns. Wait. You, miss, wait! Yes? You'll have to excuse me. I thought you were someone else. You look so much like my fiancée. She died just last week. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do I really look like her? Oh, yeah, a spitting image. For a moment there, I was lost in a dream. For that one moment, I forgot that she was dead and almost felt happy again. Oh, you poor, poor man. All right, we've got the sympathy going. Oh, Gillian. Gillian, my man. Please, allow me to apologize. How about dinner? I have some time. Oh, dear. What to do? Just a little more. You see, I have an appointment, and why don't you cancel it? Well, yes, I guess I will. Gillian! What do you want, Metal? I need a word with you. What in the world do you want? Although this woman appears female, I scanned her and discovered that she is really a he. He is wearing very convincing makeup and clothing. What? You mean he's a transvestite? Word that doesn't really fly these days. What's the matter? Well, you see, I just had an urgent call. I'm sorry. Metal, let's go. That was close, wasn't it? Whew, you said it, Metal. Wait a minute. You can't scan civilians without a warrant, can you? Very observant of you, Gillian. That's correct. I was lying. Lying? Why, you little... Don't get upset. Calm down. This is all part of a navigator's job. Frickin' Metal Gear keeping me on the straight and narrow. I mean, it worked. Let's see. Store with everything. Plato's Cavern. Being sold at Plato's Cavern. Yeah, okay. Okay. Time to visit Alton Plaza. If you haven't, see the previous Junker HQ section. Junker headquarters. Look at brandy bottle. Investigate locker. Capsule. Ask about Napoleon. Metal Gear. Video phone. Reach Napoleon. Ask for the password. Be reminded our number's written at home. Go to the apartment. Learn the number. Go to Gibson's house. Gibson's age. PC. Investigate bottle. Investigate photo. Return to study, living room, exit, turbo cycle, Alton Plaza, big screen, numbers. In some versions, it's called that. Metal Gear, video phone, location of store. Should have both cavern and outer heaven available as turbo cycle spots. Yeah, that's the problem is we don't have outer heaven available as a spot because we never followed up on that question. And now that jerk face isn't going to show up. Okay, yeah, at the building. We're gonna move. No, not turbo cycle.
How do you do, hero?
Dan! Glad to hear your custom howdy's working. Okay. Move to go inside. There we go. This is the living room. Have 2 new games for the PS4. Which ones, Dan? Do something. Use the bathroom. I'm using the bathroom in hopes that I do stuff and it progresses time, changes things, and we can try calling him again. I am exceptionally healthy. That's right. Okay, let's try calling him from here. Maybe calling him while you're there won't work because you're there. You have to try calling him from somewhere that's not that location. Divinity Original Sin 2, Grand Blue Fantasy, nice. There we go. That's it exactly. You can't call him while you're there. What? You again? Sorry, you'd prefer a woman, I suppose. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, what about giving me the password? Again? Come on, you know I'm the real thing. Sorry, but there's a million ways to trick someone over one of these video phones. Gotta play it safe, you know. The revolution has end. Played a bit of Divinity in the past, but Grand Blue is new. Very nice. I always like going in. Is ended, yeah. Is ended. All right, you pass, but we can't talk over this phone. I'll meet you in the usual place. Yeah, it's always neat when you start a new series, right? Seeing all the stuff that's like the same but different. Because, RPGs do a lot of stuff just in general as a whole, but then, what makes that series unique? What does it do that's unique? I take it you got it on some sort of like Christmas or Black Friday sale or whatever. End of year deal, yep. Nice. I got my nieces a copy of Just Dance 2026 for their Switch. It's gonna be a Christmas present for them. I hope it gets them using their Switch more. I'm moderately frustrated at the fact that I spent like $1,000 getting them a Switch with all sorts of games and all the things to go with it, and yet all they do is ask for more Roblox gift cards. All they want is more Roblox stuff. So I gotta find a way to get them playing more of that Switch. It doesn't even have to be the Switch, just not Roblox. Is Napoleon there yet? Can't stand wind. This is for a woman. Look for Napoleon. Look for him again. Yeah, Roblox it's a thing. She doesn't monitor them, but I'm pretty sure they know all the signs, things to look for, things to avoid. Investigate nearby people. Nothing unusual. God damn it, where is this mushroom-headed man? There we go, jeez. What can I do for you this time, junker boy? I need information. Well, that works out nicely. That's my line of business. Okay, investigate. Talk. Ask. Outer heaven. Here we go. Ask the location. Yeah, I'm not doing this for fun, you know. Gonna need a little something to get me talking. Use the money. You've really got nerve. You've really got nerve. Take it. As always, thanks so much. You'll be a good junker one of these days. It's on 17th Street in the HS district. Yeah, outer heaven. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Get your mushroom ass home. To outer heaven. We've arrived. Oh my. This is outer heaven.
Welcome to Outer Heaven. Table for one?
Let's look around. He's wearing a Wolfman mask. Looks like a movie set or something. Oh, sorry, that was Gillian. His face is covered, but he appears to be rather short. This is kind of interesting. With the masks on, you can't even tell if somebody you know is here. Isabella Velvet Dance Show. Look, it's that famous actress, Isabella Velvet. Okay. Open up the notepad. You know that's going to be something we have to check out, or we have to ask about later. Isabella Velvet. Check her out, eh? Yeah, that's right. Isabella Velvet, otherwise known as the Marilyn Monroe of the 21st century? Yeah, thanks to that exposition drop there, Gillian. She's here? Wow. I can't believe we can meet her. She's almost never seen in public. The sign says, Masquerade Hour now in progress. It's a very lively nightlife district. The doormen are all working hard to get customers into their clubs. This is the most lively nightlife district in Neo-Kobe. Hey, what do you think you're doing, man? Ooh. It's an extensive makeup job. This doesn't come off easily. Not in the same league as my mask, eh? This is a professional job. It's a 200-degree holographic poster of Isabella Velvet. I would really like to have one. Oh my, if you look down from above the poster, you can see everything. Well, I'll be. You can see them. Look at the size of those peaks. Oh boy. Why, Gillian, why do you gotta be a skis? It says, during Masquerade Hour, our patrons are required to conceal themselves with masks or makeup. Your cooperation is appreciated. Product of the game's time, yep. Most assuredly. Please consult our staff for any questions you may have. Ask about Gibson. Who are you talking about, man? I have to be careful when I say this, but our buffalo's the best in the world. It's the genuine wild thing. No genetic manipulation.
Excuse me.
He sneezed. Seems like... Yeah, that's Snow 9 stuff. Let's see. All right, it's still letting me use the video phone. Blaster close and metal closer. That's right. Still letting me use the phone, so it's not that bad yet. In the places where it's really bad, you can't use the phone, right? You found the place. Welcome to Outer Heaven. up, fella? You don't get very many chances to see such a famous actress in person, you know. Show Gibson's photo. No answers. What if I showed him my Junker ID? Well, so you're an investigator, eh? Special high detail mask. Yeah, okay. Possessions, use the mask. Alright, let's try on the mummy mask. Oh, that looks great on you, investigator. Alright, let's go inside. Hey, investigator man, don't go around telling everybody what you do for a living, alright? Table for one, please. Oh my. Hey, I recognize some of these people. These are all Konami people. I can't remember his name, but in the bottom right, that's a Konami. These are all Konami characters. You got the guys from Contra. There's the rabbit-eared character on the right. He's from some sort of platformer they do. I don't remember his name though. You have the two Contra guys. Next to him on the left is Goemon. Then you have Dracula and Simon Belmont. Yeah, those are all Konami characters hanging out there. I have to run ads. But what I'm going to do is just 1 second here. I'm going to fill up my coffee. And you know what that means? That means it's time to show off some Wilkins coffee ads. I'll show you guys some Wilkins commercials while I fix my coffee. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Tell me when we get back if you guys have a favorite that you saw.
With this camera, I shoot pictures of people who don't drink Wilkins coffee. I'm ready. Shoot. Anybody else? Put your money in here and you get a cup of Wilkins coffee. I don't want any. Then push that button. How about a cup of Wilkins? You'll like this new car. Yeah? It's got a built-in maker for Wilkins instant coffee. Who needs it? Well, you can't sell them all. Got your parachute? I forgot it. How about the Wilkins coffee? I forgot that too. You'll never forget this.
Howdy, stranger. I hear you don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Yeah, so what?
Now, are there any other strangers in town? Hey, man, what makes you so square?
I don't dig Wilkins coffee.
You should. It really swings.
I have a hunch I'm being followed.
Have you started drinking Wilkins instant coffee?
No. How?
I have a hunch you'd better. I have La Terrain and another kind of coffee.
I want the cheap stuff.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Sorry, but that other coffee is for the birds. After this, would you buy me a glass of Cramel milk?
No.
I only go for a man who drinks Cramel.
Why are we climbing this tree?
For Red Diamond coffee.
I don't want any. Oops.
It's autumn and the nuts are beginning to fall.
Red Diamond makes good coffee. Oop. Better coffee. Oh, Red Diamond makes the best coffee.
Congratulations. You want a cup of this coffee? It's Red Diamond coffee.
No, give me brand X.
Okay.
Ooh, that's smarts. Old man Donovan just hired me to sell his crummy Red Diamond coffee. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I think he just fired you, too. Want some Red Diamond coffee before you jump?
No!
You miss a lot when you don't drink Red Diamond coffee. Let's go up to the surface for a cup of Red Diamond coffee.
I never touch the stuff.
You should. It's a whale of a coffee.
Give me a cup of coffee.
Community?
No, any old coffee.
Step right this way. Want some Red Diamond coffee with your pie?
No, just give me the pie.
Sure you wouldn't like a cup of Red Diamond to wash it down? Want some community coffee before you jump?
No!
You miss a lot when you don't drink community coffee.
No, I'm not gonna drink any more Wilkins instant coffee.
Now he's not going to drink any more coffee. Think the Indians will attack us?
No, all we got's a shipment of community coffee.
Someday you'll learn that everybody drinks community coffee. How about a cup of community coffee?
No, let me have friend X.
Okay.
Ooh, that's smart.
Okay, buddy, what do you think of Wilkins coffee?
I never tasted it.
Now, what do you think of Wilkins? Care for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No, I don't like coffee.
This has been a public service announcement. We're here to persuade people to drink more Wilkins coffee.
What's the club for?
To get their attention. You getting on the Wilkins coffee bandwagon?
Never. No!
You either go with Wilkins or you just don't go. If you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you're not all there.
Oh, that's a lot of...
In fact, without Wilkins coffee, you're nowhere.
I wouldn't admit this if I wasn't alone, but I really do like Wilkins coffee.
Did you call? You know, people who don't drink Wilkins coffee just blow up sometimes.
Oh, that's a lot of...
See what I mean? This machine will make you want a cup of Wilkins coffee.
Not me. I'll take mine with cream and sugar.
Do you drink Wilkins coffee?
No.
Oh, things just seem to happen to people who don't drink Wilkins. Want some Wilkins coffee with your strawberry shortcake?
Can't say that I do.
You can't say that you don't, either. Boy, this hammer reminds me of Wilkins coffee.
Why?
Because it always hits the spot.
Oh.
Anybody who doesn't drink Wilkins coffee ought to be tarred and feathered, right?
Wrong.
He always was a bad sport. I can get you Wilkins coffee for a price.
I wouldn't touch it.
There's no future in an attitude like that.
The Indians won't bother you. All you got's a shipment of Wilkins coffee.
Someday he's going to learn that everybody drinks Wilkins.
Give me the eggs and no Wilkins coffee.
Give him the eggs, boys. A meal without Wilkins is a mess. On guard, salute Wilkins coffee.
But I don't drink Wilkins coffee.
Some learn, some don't. How about a delicious cup of Wilkins coffee?
No.
Strange things happen to people who don't drink Wilkins.
Okay.
I've got 5 aces. Can you beat that?
I've got a can of Wilkins coffee. Nothing beats Wilkins.
Nothing beats Wilkins. Drink Wilkins coffee or I'll fucking kill ya! But yeah, those are all Konami characters. I don't know about the person on the far left, but everyone else there, they're all Konami characters. Let's look inside the club. The other customers are all dressed in various costumes. It appears to be showtime now. Who's the guy over behind the counter? He appears to be the manager of this place. There don't seem to be any tables opened. This place appears to be quite popular. Everyone is dressed as a character from a classic late 20th century video game. The people who run this place must really be into old-time nostalgia. Mr. Ueda. Okay, Sparkster is the guy on the far right. Goemon in the middle. Middle with the spiky hair. I don't know Mr. Ueda. Contra, the two Contra guys there, the Castlevania pair. Hey, isn't that the guy who fought against the evil pigs from the Devotendos Empire? Oh yeah, the rocket guy. That's his name. Spinster, Spunster, Parkster, Yeah, it's the same thing. That customer with the spiky haircut is dressed as Goemon, the mystical ninja. Hey, you're right. Boy, that was a really great game. Those designers were really brilliant. The Goemon haircut became a real cultural icon. Japanese motorcycle gangs started to all wear their hair like that. Mr. Ueda. That fellow is dressed as a character from the controversial video game Lethal Enforcers. It caused quite a stir in the 1990s when two senators from the United States started a two-man crusade against video game violence. Those two senators were later voted out of office in a humiliating landslide when their constituents decided that they wanted representatives who would do something about real violence on the streets. Oh yeah, I believe that game also spawned a whole generation of imitations, didn't it? Yep, that's true. A lot of companies produced inferior copies, but none matched the success of the original. As a matter of fact, that game was used in the academy for training purposes. It's amazing how people can use a simple video game as an exercise for all of society's problems. It's always easier to point the finger at the other guy than it is to point at yourself. Human nature hasn't changed at all. Oh no, that was Gillian talking the whole time. I gotta pay more attention to that. But yeah, Kojima shooting shots. Shots fired by Kojima at, senators. That was a very, very clear and obvious dig at some particular people. Not only the two senators, but at people who are, making imitations of their games. Shots most assuredly fired. Contra Bros. That customer is dressed as the Contra character. I'm starting to sense a theme here. How about you, Gillian? Yeah, me too. I guess you and I are pretty out of place among all these Konami characters, huh, Metal Gear? I wouldn't say that. As a matter of fact, I suspect that we fit in much better than you realize. What the heck are you talking about, Metal? These are all fictional video game characters. We're the only real ones in here. Fourth wall! Those two are pretty suspicious looking. They appear to be dressed as characters from the famous Castlevania series of video games from the late 20th century. Yeah, wow, it really takes me back. You know, I remember spending hours playing it. I didn't even take time off to sleep. Hey, wait a minute. What am I talking about? I wasn't even born then. I must be thinking of something else. But I'm sure I remember playing it. I remember I was so pissed off because I couldn't jump off the stairs. Everyone felt that way, Gillian. It was very frustrating. According to statistical records, the teenage suicide rate increased dramatically in that year. Whoa! What the hell? That was all of them, yeah. Let's look at the dancer. Savor the moment, Gillian. Her dancing is really something special. I see. You weren't kidding, were you? Investigate in the club. During masquerade hour, everyone has a mask or makeup on. It is impossible to tell who is who. Let's investigate the customers. Investigate Sparkster. Watch it! What's your problem? The customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. Hey, what are you doing? The customer wasn't carrying anything suspicious. Now, these guys I know are. That one guy's a shotgun. Well, let's check out Mr. Ueda. Hey, cut that out! What do you think you're doing? Unfortunately, we couldn't learn anything. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Unfortunately, we couldn't learn anything. Hey, what are you doing? Unfortunately, we couldn't learn anything. Let's, I don't want to call the manager yet. Call the dancer. I'll call Isabella. Hey, Isabella, over here. I mean, I could have done that. Oh my. Hi there, boys. I'm Isabella Velvet. Is there something I can do for you? A mummy and a robot? Oh my. We better save. Yes, we will continue playing. Okay, well, let's take a look at her first. Oh my god, what a knockout. And that leather outfit. What's wrong? Do you find me attractive? The area. Now. Don't you let those eyes wander with someone as gorgeous as me, standing right in front of you. Oh, sorry. I'll investigate her. No, I think it's best if I handle it. I could have managed by myself. What's wrong? Aren't you going to investigate me? No, that's quite all right. It's kind of weird because I'm doing it to myself, right? Like I'm doing both sides of this conversation. So it's a little weird. Let's ask for her video phone number. Isabella, would you mind giving me your video number, your phone number? No way. Yeah, that's fair. Ask about Gibson. I don't know who you're talking about. Do you have a picture or something? I do. Show Gibson's photo. This guy? I might have met him somewhere. No, I can't remember. She seems like she might be able to remember. Okay, let's try asking again. Can I look at the photo again? Show the photo again. Take a careful look, okay? Oh, that's right. This was the guy who got sick after eating buffalo. I remember him. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now let's ask about him. Well, it was just the other day. What a thing to be remembered for, right? It wasn't masquerade hour, so I remember his face pretty clearly. He seemed to be waiting around for one of our regular customers. The regular? He was going out of his way to eat buffalo. Then he spat up blood. I was really grossed out. You're saying he was waiting for someone? Well, I suppose it was more like he was following him. He left as soon as the other guy did. I haven't seen him since then. Okay, let's ask about the other man. Would you mind telling me a little about him? Oh, I don't know his name, but he was in here all the time, especially when we weren't running masquerade hour. Ooh, choked on that last part. Outside of masquerade hour? So that means you've seen his face then. Do you remember it? I think so. Alright, Meadow, let's have her come down to headquarters with us. We need to use Jordan and put together a montage. We can't take her to headquarters. Why not? Since she is a famous star, if the media gets hold of the story and starts a fuss, it will impede our investigation. If the Snatchers were to learn what we're up to... What are you mumbling about? This is a really delicate issue. Although inconvenient, we should take down her description and then go back to headquarters to build the montage on our own. Ask about future projects. That's right. You know, I have a new holographic movie that starts shooting next month. And I have to start studying my lines, so... Taste in men. So what kind of men do you like? Let's see. Somebody really masculine we can depend on. You know, the kind of guy who grabs you and says, "Come on, baby, follow me." Oh boy. That there's trouble. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be one of those instances where we, we're gonna save ahead of time. We're gonna see how this turns out, because I want to see all the things. Come on, baby, follow me. Oh, you are a simple one. That was just an example. Yeah, okay. That's about what I should have expected. But ask for an autograph, that's legit. Hey, can I have your autograph? My autograph? Well, let's see. I don't have anything to write with. So how about this? And she plants a big ol' smooch. Whoa! Ah, I saw that. I'm telling Jamie. Well, what I actually wanted to do is to take her description. Like the description of the dude, right? Because Metal was like, as inconvenient as it is, let's just get a description of the guy from her, and then we'll make a thing for it later. But like, do we just ask about him again? Here we go, yeah. Activities. He was in here at all different times, so he probably doesn't have a job or work regular hours. Okay. No, wait. Wrong one. His description. Should try to remember his distinguishing characteristics. Gillian, keep the description in mind. Afterwards, we can use it to put together a montage. Okay, notepad out. Okay. Facial shape. What was the overall shape of his face? He had a kind of bony look. Okay, bony look. How very informative. Does it get better if we ask her to describe it again? I hope so. Because bony look isn't much to go off of. Yeah, okay, bony look, okay. Type of eyes. Type of eyes. What about his eyes? Just make notes and I'll be good, okay. He had this really piercing gaze, a rather threatening look. Piercing gaze, threatening look. What kind of nose did he have? Nose. Pointy. It was pointy, like mine. Mouth. Real purty. Had a real purty mouth. He had thin lips, I think. Thin lips. Type of hair. How was he wearing his hair? Hair. Flowing towards back of the head. All right. Welcome in, Buddha. And they had a big widow's peak. Widow's Peak. Okay, his age. About how old would you say he was? Age, 30s. Okay, change the subject. Thanks very much. You've been quite helpful. I hope you can use this information. Okay. Possessions. Show her. Show her the ID. We should use this information to build a montage of the subject, and then run it through Jordan to see if there are any matches. You mean like building a composite photograph? Oh, okay. Apparently that ends the conversation real quick.
You're in the wrong joint, buddy. Forget about the check. Just get out of my place now.
Okay, well, yeah, they warned us not to do that. I think we got everything we needed. I hope so. Hey, I'm sorry, I was a bit rash. Can you let me in now? Not a good time right now, my man. Same customers are still in there, you know. All right, yeah, I think we got what we needed. Oops, little mistake on my part there. Let me get this mask off. Good call, good call. Yeah, suspect, yeah. Okay, back to Junker HQ. How was your day, Gillian? Are you making any progress on the investigation? We're getting there. Let's ask her about Outer Heaven. I read that magazine, City Life Today, every month. Or I read, sorry. But I've never seen anything about it. To the computer room! Use Jordan. Now, first off, though, let's do our due diligence and, let's look up Miss Isabella. Elon would make Jordan look like a goth anime chick? Probably. Isabella. Personally, you know, if it's a computer that knows everything and I wanted to make it look like a chick, I'd make it look like a hot librarian. Running on fumes, hey? I don't blame you. You know, days are rough. But yeah, if it's like, if you want to anime eyes, you know, computer that knows everything, I'd make it a hot librarian. Isabella. Velvet. No matching names? That can't be right. I must have spelt it wrong. We can just do first names too, right? So... Isabella Velvet, 24. Oh, positive! Popular actress in holographic and virtual reality movies. Seen dancing at Club Outer Heaven by director Ridley Scott. Director Ridley Scott? Made debut in one of his works. Won Best Actress Award at Kobe International Film Festival 2045. If Ridley Scott is still alive in 2045, that's amazing. That is no small feat of medical engineering. Research Ninja approved? Probably. Special Judges Award at Cannes in 2046. Nominated for Best Actress. Holographic appearances, Incident, Proposition, Kiss of the Honeybee, The Other Side of Sadness. Virtual reality appearances in Catch Her in the Rye. Catch Her in the Rye. Starluster, Naked Pistol. I see what these are. These are movie parodies. They say Marilyn Monroe, but she's more Jessica Rabbit. That's right. But this might predate Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I'd guess that this predates Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Well, okay. Who Framed Roger Rabbit came out in 1988. Of course, that have a reference to the director of Blade Runner. Yeah, right? This came out in 1988. The original, not the Sega CD. The original came out in 88. So did Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So chances are, you know, it was still in production in, you know, 87 or possibly even 86. So while they were making it, Who Framed Roger Rabbit hadn't been released yet. But Marilyn Monroe, you know, that's also a popular one. It's also a character people would know, right? Like, not everyone would know who Jessica Rabbit is. Everyone knows who Marilyn Monroe is. That being said, I must have hit the wrong ad button earlier, because it's saying I need to run ads again, and I think it's early. But I'll leave you guys on the AFK screen, and we'll be back as soon as we can. Everyone on the internet should know, internet wasn't a thing back then. You have to remember the age when this came out, right? But okay, we're gonna run these ads. Be back in a couple minutes.
I've got 6 swords. How many would you have me draw?
Onward and upward! I proceed without doubt!
Watch how they gather so predictably.
You think firearms are unfair? True, perhaps, but naive to say so.
This may be a heavy burden, but it's also an effective weapon. Finish this!
I was raised to always be my best.
test your luck. What's the worst that could happen?
You should run if you do not wish to be dragged into the whirlpool of my wrath.
You will know regret when faced with my ultimate plan.
You better not hesitate when you dodge, because my blade won't hesitate when I strike.
Tadakatsu, take the first shot at our enemy's headquarters.
Onward, Kataro! Go forth and claim victory for the Hojo clan once more!
Everyone knows this their home. Everyone does.
I need but one name, and that name is the Demon King. Wrath scorch these lands. I pave the path to Judgment Day.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we have to do the ads again so soon. I must have hit the wrong button or something. Okay. Naked pistol, a reference to Naked Gun. Okay. Create a montage. Okay, pull up the notes. Let's create a profile for this guy. Alright, let's try constructing a montage photograph of the suspect. You can use the scan database command to search for possible matches when completed. Facial shape. Oh, they actually, like, remember it for me, I guess. Isabella said the guy had sort of a bony look, didn't she? Which one? Which one? I mean, honestly, it depends on the style. I mean, I think the answer's 5. But, like, bony look... 4 reminds me of, like, how the skeletons looked in Kanto. Not in Kanto, Coco. Right? Like, it's got the square jaw style. I think the answer's 5, though. See, what's funny is I see skeleton faces out of all of these. One kind of looks like Sans. Like if you're gonna do Sans from Undertale, looks like that. 2 is possible with the high cheekbones, right? No, not really. 3 I can kind of see. I have an active imagination, so... Facial shape 5. What was it that Isabella said? Said he had a piercing gaze and threatening look. Which would be 6. The nose was pointy. What kind of nose did Isabella say he had? God, this is really confusing. Nose 1 looks kind of pointy, I think. The mouth. Big eyes, small mouth. What kind of mouth does Isabella say he had? Said he had thin lips. God, I'm really baffled here. I don't know if thin lips was supposed to be 2 or 3. Let's go 3. Hairstyle. Had a big widow's peak. Blowing towards back of head with a big widow's peak. So that would be 2. Okay, let's give it a scan. Searching. Searching. Still searching. The Alpha 1 network will be searched for possible matches. No matches located. Okay. Kind of a bony look. Okay, so let's go... Not 5. Let's go... 3? Two. Scan 2. No dice. 3? Oh, possible match. All right, we did it. Good work, Gillian. 2 possible matches. Yeah, I know, right? Music's dope. This is really good at, like, getting you hyped up. Like, get hyped up. Because you're getting hyped up because the chase is about to begin. Match 1, 70% probability. Ivan Rodriguez, air surfer, amateur, 27 years old. South North District? That's not how those work. Do they mean north? What? That's not how those work. Maybe that's a me thing. Non-municipal data administration district. 65%. Freddie Nielsen, taxi driver, no company affiliation, 29 years old. I don't like the look of that guy. Gillian, the montage has been printed. Now we're in business. It's a simple 2-dimensional rendering of Jordan's 3-dimensional data, but it should prove useful anyway. Well, we've got their addresses. Shall we pay these gentlemen a visit? One of these men is no doubt the Snatcher who killed Jean. We've almost got him now. Let's go investigate the suspects. Oh, I was hoping we, like, had a printout of it or something, like as an actual object we could show to people. Because my thought is to go back and ask Isabella, you know, if they'd let me in. Let's check on some of the people here first. How's the investigation going? Probably still won't let me in, yeah, right? I goofed on that one. What does he have to say? About that montage. You have to check those two out. But watch yourself while you're out there, okay? Okay. Move to engineering.
Hey, Gillian, how's it going these days?
Ask him about Outer Heaven.
What are you saying, boy? I'm not heading to heaven anytime soon.
Want a real answer, sometimes you gotta bend a few rules. No, I like rules. Rules give me power. Hi, Gillian. How's the investigation going? All right, well, I guess we're out of here. Yeah, Freddy was the one that I didn't like. Let's check him out first. All right, now heading to Freddy Nielsen's apartment. How Gillian said nothing. Freddy Nielsen's building. According to the data, he lives on the second floor, apartment 202. Let's look about first. There's a plate which reads Dormitory Okamoto. Look at the area. It's a rather lively neighborhood, isn't it? The building is right on the main street. Quite convenient. Same thing. A manhole. The sewer system is apparently incomplete. Steam is billowing up from underground pipes. Oh, believe me, I know what it's like living on a noisy street. I live on a noisy street. So that means there are underground passages around here. Perfect for someone to hide away into or escape into. That's a remnant from before the automatic traffic system was completed. Now it's being used for advertising. The building is sided with imitation bricks. It's built so that one can reach the second floor from outside. It's a two-story, traditional-style apartment building. You can see the window for 202. Block or two from Main Street in Vancouver. You heard a lot. Horns honking. Yeah, I hear that all the time here. All the time. I'm just I'm just lucky that I have yet to have to, like, re-record something because of the ambulances or whatever, but that's just luck. I mean, granted, you know, I close all the windows, I close all the doors, I do my best to try to, you know, soundproof it, but, you know, I'm worried sometime that I'll have to do a retake of something, because you can hear the fire truck in the background or something. There are turbocycles and pedestrians moving everywhere. Would Snatchers actually live in an area like this where they would be seen? Okay, let's move. This is apartment 202. Second floor, right? Let's head up. This is it. Apartment 202. And you've listened for 600 hours? Yeah, I mean, that's good. I equate that to the headset. You know, it does filter out some stuff. But, you know, I'm glad. I'm glad you haven't. A couple of people have, like, commented on it once or twice. I think Marzipan commented the other day about it. Buddha, welcome in! Let's look around here first. It says 202, Freddie and Lisa Nielsen. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. Now, what I remember, and this is helping to lead into me having the right choice here. Remember when we saw Gene and we investigated? We found that there were 2 Snatchers, 1 male, 1 female. And, you know, here we have Freddie and Lisa. So what if they are both Snatchers? And that's why they are together. There's no mistake. This is definitely Nielsen's apartment. Door's locked. Alright, let's knock. There is no answer. Maybe no one's home. I wonder if somebody's in there. Let's knock again. There's no answer. Maybe no one's home. Maybe they're putting their skin on, right? One more time, we'll try knocking. No answer. Look at the door. Door has a peephole. Investigate door. No doubt an electronic lock system. Anti-crime systems are installed as well. I'm a junker! Open the damn door! Well, now if they are, they know who we are. Not picking up any motion. Okay, well, let's try Ivan's place then. Go to Ivan's apartment. Oh my, this is a much different area. According to the data in Jordan, this should be his neighborhood. Ugh, this place is a real slum. District data retrieval networks haven't been installed in this area. As such, there is virtually no data on the area in Alpha 1 network. This region is almost completely isolated. I wonder if anybody is actually living in this area. There is no sign that there has been any maintenance work in the some time. It's been completely neglected. This place is utterly filthy. There are a few freemen here. Freemen? What are they? One of the focal points of the Neo-Kobe North-South problem. Their actual lifestyle is not unlike that of the homeless. See, they are gathered around a fire. How are they different from the homeless? Unlike the less fortunate, these people have chosen to live like this, often leaving good jobs to do so. It appears to be a form of rebellion towards the over-control of information by the central authorities. They are one of Neo-Kobe's biggest problems. Maybe they know something. Oh, we'll try asking them. It appears safe. The construction is still sound. Under these conditions, it is impossible to maintain accurate data on who is living where. What? You actually want me to investigate them? Yeah, that's right. An isolated area where no data is available would be a great Snatcher hideout, that's true. I am totally on the same wavelength now that I'm here. Please, Gillian, be reasonable. Hey, you guys! What do you want? I need to talk to you. Yeah? Could you tell me anything you know about a man named Ivan Rodriguez? Was there anybody named that around here? You lie to me, and you'll live to regret it. Now, calm yourself. I'm trying to remember. Ask again. Well, do you recall anything, punk? Not yet. Ask about Gibson. Who's that? Recall these nuts, right? Show the photo of... Oh, okay. Show the montage photo. Do you know this man? That's that idiot Ivan. Yeah, that's the fool himself. Okay. Do you know this man? Has something happened? So where does Ivan live? He's in apartment 301 of this building. That's the kid with that weird board thing, right? Oh yeah, you mean the guy who's into Sky, don't you? I hear he's always surfing. Oh, that guy, huh? I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about. Have you heard anything about Snatchers in the area?
Snatchers? Don't be stupid. Even if there were any around here, you think they'd come after us?
Fair point. How long have you been living around here?
I used to be part of the development team that put together the Alpha 1 network.
So you were a programmer, huh? What happened to you?
One day, I took a peek at some secret data in Alpha 1.
That's impossible. Security on the system is...
It was possible for me. Anyhow, I saw enough garbage and scum on people in this society and that file to last me a lifetime. People, they can sink pretty low, you know.
You may be right.
Why don't you become free too? Join us here. You ever get sick of it all, just drop by.
Yeah, I've got to get my past back before I can become free.
Alpha 1 has data on the development team in there. Take a look at it when you get a chance.
The open fire. Be careful. Hazardous smoke is also being emitted by the fire. Yeah, that's because they probably burn anything they find around here. These abandoned cars are probably next. All right, room 301. Third floor, eh? Well, he won't be able to escape out the window. Or, you know, he will because he's a robot. We're at the door to apartment 301. It says apartment 301, Ivan Rodriguez. It's an old-style door with a small peephole viewer installed. There is an electric meter. It appears to be for this apartment. Look at the meter. It is an old-style electric meter. The amount of electricity used is displayed visually by a counter and wheel mechanism. The door is locked. Wait a minute. Electricity is being used. I read motion. Somebody is in the apartment. Aw, yeah! We're getting into it now! We're gonna save. When the Get Hyped music plays, you gotta save. Somebody is inside. We should investigate. Since we do not have a warrant, we can't open it unless we have a key. If someone is watching from the inside, we should be able to see his eye. Handwritten, but accurate. This is definitely... I keep getting the voices mixed up. This is definitely Ivan Rodriguez's apartment. Killian, why don't we try knocking? I'll knock on the door. There is no answer. That's not kosher. I'll knock on the door. Yo, who's there? Ivan Rodriguez, I'm a junker. Open up. I've got a few questions to ask you. Yeah, what do you want? First, you open this door. All right. Just relax. Are you prepared, Gillian? It isn't insectors you're up against this time. Yeah, I know. And I don't want any more of those nanomachine injectors either. Sorry I took so long. Yeah.
Did I kill him?
He has only lost consciousness. Excellent shot, Gillian, hitting him in the hand like that.
That's not exactly how I planned it.
Okay, go me. Let's look around here quickly. The room is really dark. Don't see anything suspicious, though. Room's filthy, though. Wait! There are some trophies over there. Investigate the gun. It's a Saturday Night RG-11. This is a toy gun that has been modified to fire real shells. Damn. Well, I took a hint, but considering the gun he used... Hey, what did you come out shooting for? You shot me once back there, you know. Let's check him out. Without a scanning warrant, I cannot perform a full analysis, but a visual inspection reveals no cancerous skin lesions, despite his deep tan. It appears to be a real trophy. There is a great deal of waste packed into an old model electric suction type cleaning device. Apparently, he isn't too concerned about cleanliness. You're a snatcher, aren't you? I don't know what you're talking about, man. He seems to be behaving strangely. Don't let your guard down. Come on! Reveal yourself, Snatcher! No comment. You got the wrong guy, I swear! Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, man! I want to save this for last. Aged organic materials and typical Aged organic materials and typical secretory organisms are all I read. There is no evidence in his garbage that he is a snatcher. Check the gun again. Cheap ray gun. Check him again. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's extreme. Okay, let's make a save state before I do it, because I'm scared this is gonna go nuts. When the opening shock is that someone's decapitated, you don't know where the game's gonna go from there, right? Okay, we'll save, and let's see what happens when we try to threaten with the gun. Yo, stop that, all right? Somebody save me! Again. Okay, not much to it. Yeah, we're not getting much. I detect no abnormal growths on his skin. Still, to be on the safe side, I checked the condition of the glycosphingolippids. Yeah, of those things. In the macromolecules. Macromolecules. I checked the thing of the epidermis. They showed no irregularities. His skin is in a healthy, tanned condition. Unable to detect any Snow 9. There is nothing to the room to suggest he may be a Snatcher. It's just plated. There is no real gold in it. Word salad from hell, yeah. Saturday night toy gun, yeah. Investigate the garbage again. If he was a Snatcher, there is bound to be some evidence in his garbage. Yeah, I also don't believe he's a Snatcher, but I also, like... Where are my options? I don't want to... I can't leave. Somebody save me! Detect no evidence. Unable to detect any Snow 9. It's a ray gun. Just plated. No evidence. Look at him. Is it possible for a Snatcher to get a suntan like this? No matter where you look, everything seems covered in grime. So he's just really messy, but he's not actually a Snatcher or anything. Says runner-up 12th Neo Kobe Air Surfing Championships. Yeah, not a Snatcher, just unsavory. That's right. He's an air
All
surfer.
right, buddy, time to wake up.
Wow, okay.
Whoa, man, don't shoot, don't shoot!
Gillian, while your earlier shot is justifiable as self-defense, killing this suspect would violate Section 5, Article 2 of the Junker bylaws.
Yeah, this
You
is
must
what I
first
wanted
have
to not
concrete
do.
evidence that he is a Snatcher.
Damn.
We should search his bathroom. We may find sunscreen there.
Good point.
Okay, let's move into the bathroom.
Yeah, I did not want to do that. That's exactly what I wanted to avoid doing. Okay, look around the room. My goodness, this place is just as disgusting as the living room. An airboard is leaning against the wall. It's really a mess. It looks like he has been washing his surf gear in here. The tub is filled with dirty water. Ew. I believe all efforts at personal hygiene in this bathroom would be fruitless. Wait, there's a bottle here. Maybe it is sunscreen. Look at the bottle. There is no label. The bottle differs significantly from the one at Jean's house. Look at the airboard. It's an airboard. Its design reflects the latest aeronautic technologies. An air surfing helmet, protector, and air fins are lying about. It appears completely unwashed. It's soiled in a striped pattern.
Metal, analyze the contents of this for me, will you?
It's not sunscreen. It's suntan oil. It shows no signs of having been used recently.
Sunscreen and suntan oil are like night and day. What's so funny? Just check it out for me.
There is a crack on the bottom of the board. Something seems to be jutting out. It's a plastic bag. Check the airboard again. It appears there is some kind of inner chamber in the board. Check it again. Okay. Investigate the tub residue. I detect numerous organic residue and organisms in the water residue here. There is no evidence that he is a snatcher here.
What a horrible smell.
Based on your reaction, I would say there is no Snow 9 here either. There is no pollen in the room that would indicate the presence of a snatcher. Look at the plastic bag. There is some kind of powder in it. Look again. Some kind of powder. Investigate. Plastic bag.
These are illegal drugs. I knew it. And not only that, it looks like liquid sky, that powerful stimulant that's killing a lot of its addicts.
So that about explains everything, doesn't it?
Yes. It appears that Ivan was simply trying to conceal the fact that he is a drug user.
An air surfer, huh? Plenty of suntan oil. Out there soaking up lots of ultraviolet rays.
And tanned quite brown by those rays as well.
But he doesn't have so much as a pimple. Not what I'd call your typical artificial skin user.
Ivan is apparently not a snatcher.
All right, buddy, get up.
Again? You didn't have to put the gun back in.
Liquid sky, dude. Just once in a while. I swear. I don't touch anything else. Don't hurt me, man. Come on. Call me an ambulance, will you?
I'm no cop. I'm a junker. I couldn't care less if you're a buyer, a pusher, or what. What I want to know is if you're a snatcher or human.
Gillian, Ivan's skin is healthy. There is no way he could be a snatcher and tan like that without developing melanoma. However, HQ has just transmitted us a scanning warrant. Therefore, under the provisions of Section 18 of the Civil Code, Snatchers and the Protection of Citizens' Rights...
Good thing, I guess Metal sent in a request for it, because I didn't ask for one. Apparently, I was a little too trigger happy and wanting to just shove my gun in his mouth instead of, following proper procedure. Which, if they gave me the option to select getting a warrant, I would have. It's not time for badass cop stuff yet. Definitely borderline ridiculous to pull a gun on the guy. Yeah, I wanted to avoid that if possible. But apparently it happens.
I will hereby commence a full bioscan of Ivan. Analysis complete. Ivan Rodriguez is a completely normal Homo sapien.
Wow, I wouldn't say completely normal.
I keep telling you, dude, I ain't no snatcher or whatever. Now, would you please get me a doctor?
Why don't you just put some of your drugs on it?
Hey, I wasn't doing anything wrong,
What a
man.
weird line.
The friendly boys from narcotics will be here any time now. Save your breath for them.
Come on, dude, I ain't done nothing. I'm just into air surfing. I just wanted to win the competition, man. I needed some money for that, okay? Hey, it's just drugs, man.
Well, Ivan Rodriguez sure wasn't our man.
Too bad for him that he happened to look like the Snatcher we're after. That leaves Freddie Nielsen.
Who I originally suspected. Especially because there were two people who lived there. But they wanted us to do this first, which is fine. I get it. It's the illusion of choice, right? They give us the choice to go to one or the other, but they spent time, effort, and money to make both scenes. They want you to go to both places. So it's the illusion of choice. Okay. I totally believe this is going to lead into like a sewer chase. Plus, they established the future isn't drug-free, right? No. I mean, drugs won the war on drugs, so, they're not going to go away anytime soon. I think the best we could hope for in that regard is that there'll be some sort of super drug that just dominates everything else. All other drugs become obsolete because this one super drug does everything. That, I think, is the best we can hope for. Drugs aren't going anywhere. It's true, but incredibly unfortunate that it destroys lives regardless. Yep, that's right. Me and my sister grew up in a small town. And we like high five each other anytime we talk about the fact that out of all of the people who came from our small town, me and her are like the only ones that didn't ever start doing drugs. Everyone that we know, because, like the people we went to school with in that town and stuff like that, everyone we know does drugs now. And me and her are like, yeah, go us for being the only people to make it out of that town not doing drugs. And, she has her own comments on it. My thoughts are, a lot of people who live in those small, like, rural towns, they say that they start doing drugs because there's nothing to do, which, okay, video games exist. You could play video games. You could watch movies. There are things that are, time consuming that you could do. You didn't have to do drugs. Drugs were not your only option for an escape from your humdrum life, right? You just chose drugs because you thought that would be cool. Kids did weed and shit there too, I'm sure. However, when I say do drugs, I don't mean, smoke a little pot here and there. I myself, you guys know I'm staunchly against people who do drugs. I even I even scoff and roll an eye when I see streamers vaping on stream, because I just think it's bad. You shouldn't. When you're in front of people, you should, perform yourself in a certain way, especially when you're on a platform like this. There's been times where I follow a streamer and then I see them and I think they're cool, I hang out and then I see them like vaping on stream and I'm like, that's not cool. I'm out of here. I don't say anything about it because, it's their business, but I just leave. I don't come back. It's not cool. I don't think it's cool. But I have nothing against people who do pot. Like that's where I was going with this story, right? Marijuana is like the safest thing out there to do. The worst thing that comes out of marijuana is people make bad decisions. And those are decisions that they probably would have made anyway, right? Like, or they're just lazy. Makes them lazy. Long story short, I have nothing against people who smoke pot. You get those people who do it excessively, and that's not good. But doing anything in excess isn't good. You guys know I'm not a fan of people who would like drink on stream for the same reason. Because it's just excess drinking for the sake of drinking. You're not even enjoying it. You're just getting drunk for the sake of it. If someone was to like, have a drink while they play, I don't care. But yeah, that's why like I would never do a stream where it's like take a shot when you do whatever, right? Because that's not even fun anymore. That's just getting drunk for the sake of getting drunk. And I've commented about that before. But okay, that's me on my high horse soapbox. Well, this is our last suspect. Will he be the one we're looking for? I mean, he's gotta be. Okay, we already did a whole bunch of looking around before. Apartment 202. We're at apartment 202. Don't forget what happened at Ivan's. Be careful, Gillian. Good point. Let's save. Yes, I would like to continue. Let's knock. There is no answer. Maybe no one's home. Knock again. We'll try one more time. Okay. I'm a junker. Open the door. There's no answer, is there? No answer, is there? Okay. I think I remember them saying before that there was a way to access the second floor from out here. So maybe that's what I have to look into? Old subway system known as the tube liner used to run directly underneath the area. That is no doubt why work on the sewers was delayed. Investigate the manhole. The cover has been sealed to prevent accidents since it's not used anymore. The building is sided with imitation bricks. It's built so that one can reach the second floor from outside. Yeah, okay. Two-story traditional. See the window for 202. Yeah, same thing. Okay. For a residential area, there are several stores and parks. Let's look at the plate. Nielsen appears on the nameplate. Let's look again. Same thing. Let's look at the door. It's a very well-built metal door. I read motion. Someone is inside. Aw, yeah! There's that groove. It's no doubt an electronic lock system. Anti-crime systems are installed as well. There's no answer. I wonder if he's really not home. Someone's in there. I definitely picked up motion. Look at the door again. Very well built. Hey in there! Open up! I'm a junker. I've got a few questions to ask you. There is no answer, is there? Nielsen on the plate. Well-built metal door. Very well-built metal door. Knock again. No answer. Showing the ID, total silence. Ooh, that was a stutter. Reminds you of Grandpa Max from Ben 10? I'll take that as a compliment. Welcome in, Kwachi. Is that how I pronounce that? Kwachi? By the by, we are a cowboy-themed stream here. So if you ever want to introduce yourself with a little bit of cowboy flair, all you gotta do is just type howdy. And it will randomly select one of over 50 different howdies that you can use to introduce yourself. If you give us a follow, you'll get access to all of the chat sounds that we do here. Why was the broom late to work? It overswept. You'll like it here if you like telling those kind of jokes. I don't mind those at all. But yes, welcome in, Kwachi. My name is Rodeo. I work as a game design teacher at my local university. I also work as a voice actor. If you're familiar with Pathfinder, you've probably heard some of the work that I've been in. What do a tick and the Eiffel Tower have in common? They're both parasites. Yeah, I see what you did there. Okay, let's get on to this, though. Because we're on the cusp of finally solving this. Are you familiar with Snatcher, Kwachi? This is my first time going through it myself. Electronic lock. Who is it? Oh, we got an answer finally. I heard a voice. I'm a junker. Open the door. Huh? I'm a junker. Open the door.
A junker? All right, just a minute. Gillian, please use extreme caution.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ooh.
A woman?
I'm with the Junker Agency. Is this the home of Freddie Nielsen? Yes, it is. And you are? I'm his wife. Exactly what can I do for you? The real question is, why the hell did it take him so goddamn long to answer? Like, that was plenty of time for them to, like, be a snatcher, put their skin suit on, hide the body of the person who they just ate, right? Like, that was so much time. Let's take a look at Lisa. Pretty good looking. Well, investigator, you have good taste in women. It's a rather nice room, well kept and tidy. What's with that look on your face? You don't believe me, do you? Getting the skin to fit right takes time, that's right. One might say she needed to put her face on. The interior design points to someone with good taste. What's this? There's some kind of map on the wall. This map doesn't seem to go with the rest of the interior, does it? Let's look at the map. It's a rather old 2D printed map. What is this map of? That's not Neo Kobe, is it? Old 2D map. What is it? Yeah, okay. What did you want with us, investigator? What I wanted is to run these ads, because it's that time again. But, you know, I'm all out of coffee, so I will treat you guys to more of the Wilkins coffee ads.
Emotional, damn it!
I'll treat you guys to some more of these Wilkins coffee ads. I'll refill my coffee, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Got $65 for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
$65?
You want me to go in there looking like a bum? You have any Wilkins coffee in your house?
No.
You know, a house isn't a home without Wilkins coffee. I love these Wilkins coffee commercials, don't you?
I'm tired of them. Just kidding, Mr. Wilkins. Those Wilkins coffee commercials.
You don't like them?
No.
Then let me fix your set.
You can't win.
Any last requests, like for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
No.
You don't drink Wilkins?
No.
How shocking. If you don't start drinking Wilkins coffee, I'll make you into two-by-fours.
I should have saw this coming.
He always was a cut-up. Want a cup of Wilkins coffee?
What'll Mr. Wilkins do if I don't?
Oh, he'll probably put his foot down. Let's go up to the surface for some Wilkins coffee.
I never touched the stuff.
You should. It's a whale of a coffee. Coffee break. Want a cup of Wilkins?
No, thank you.
Now all our workers drink Wilkins.
When's old man Wilkins gonna pay us for all this foolishness?
When we sell more Wilkins coffee.
Buy Wilkins, will you?
Grandma, it's Little Red Riding Hood with your Wilkins coffee.
I'm the bad wolf and I just ate your grandma.
We'll have some Wilkins to wash her down. This machine tells if you're a good guy or a bad guy.
How?
All good guys drink Wilkins instant coffee.
Watch out where you throw those knives.
Are you drinking Wilkins instant coffee yet?
No.
Okay, let's try it blindfolded. Have a cup of Wilkins instant coffee?
Wild horses couldn't make me. Okay, give me a cup.
Darling, if I marry you, will you keep me in Wilkins Coffee?
Boy, will this be a soggy romance.
With this camera, I shoot pictures of people who don't drink Wilkins Coffee.
I'm ready. Shoot.
Anybody else?
Put your money in here and you get a cup of Wilkins coffee.
I don't want any.
Then push that button. How about a cup of Wilkins? You'll like this new car.
Yeah?
It's got a built-in maker for Wilkins Instant Coffee.
Who needs it?
Well, you can't sell them all.
Got your parachute?
I forgot it.
How about the Wilkins Coffee?
I forgot that too.
You'll never forget this. Howdy, stranger. I hear you don't drink Wilkins Coffee.
Yeah, so what?
Now, are there any other strangers in town? Hey, man, what makes you so square?
I don't dig Wilkins Coffee.
You should. It really swings.
I have a hunch I'm being followed.
Have you started drinking Wilkins Instant Coffee?
No. How?
I have a hunch you'd better. I have La Terrain and another kind of coffee.
I want the cheap stuff.
Cheap, cheap, cheap. Sorry, but that other coffee is for the birds. After this, would you buy me a glass of caramel milk?
No.
Okay. Let's investigate this chick. Something's not kosher here. My apologies, but I'm afraid I need to investigate you, ma'am.
I'll handle it.
You always say that when we're questioning women. What the? Just where do you think you're touching? Investigate around the room. I don't see anything unusual. Bruh, right? This is a map of the city of Moscow.
Moscow, huh? That place has been little more than a ghost town since the catastrophe.
Yes, but this map was no doubt produced before the catastrophe.
As a matter of fact, we're investigating your husband on the suspicion that he may be a snatcher.
Reddy? Reddy, a snatcher? That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. What, my husband a snatcher? Where do you get a story like that?
I have a montage photo I'd like you to look at.
Could I take a look at that? Let's ask about him first. Gibson? Who's that? Ask about Freddy.
That's why we need you to tell us about your husband.
He's out right now. I'm not sure what time he'll be back.
Have you noticed anything strange about your husband lately?
Well, now that you mention it, lately he hasn't been in the mood to, well, you know. Ah, I understand. He no longer wants to clean the dishes. I too get in that mood every once in a while.
Could you be more specific?
Well, you see, he drives a manned taxi. Or play Mario Party, that's right. But lately he's been taking walks at night without going to work.
Walks? At night?
Oh, shit.
The plot thickens like a pea soup.
Does he also wear sunglasses? At night? Indoors? Wearing a flamboyant superhero costume? Let's ask about his recent behavior. Well, now that you mention it, he has been acting a little strange lately. But a snatcher? Have you noticed any changes in your husband's body or health lately? No, his appetite's as big as ever. No, nothing. How about his skin? Anything odd? His skin? Well, I haven't seen much of it lately, but I'm sure it's fine. Ask again. He was sick last year, but he's been strong as a horse lately. Could I take a look at that montage? We're gonna show it to her, and she's gonna be like, that's not my husband. Oh, that's my husband. I can't believe my husband is a snatcher. There must be some mistake. This montage photo was produced using a computer from the testimony of a witness at a nightclub. Well, it does look like my husband. So? Ask about the map. Tell me about this map here. I don't really know. My husband bought it and stuck it here about 4 months ago. Ask again about the map. I don't really know. Ask about Outer Heaven. Have you ever been to Outer Heaven? Who's that, right? Good way to answer to show that she doesn't know. Have you ever heard that your husband has been there? I don't know. Is that some kind of dirty nightclub? Have you experienced any sneezing lately, even though you don't have a cold? Sneezing? I haven't had a cold yet this year. Let's show her photo of Gibson. Yeah, okay, that means nothing to her. Show her Junker ID. She believes me, okay. No, wait. Show her the money. Show her the sunscreen. Okay. Show her a chess piece. Show her the disc. Don't make me keep repeating myself. I have a terrible toothache. Oh? Okay, so she has no idea about Gibson. All these questions are rather annoying. I've had this bad toothache since this morning, you know. Well, I want to ask about the toothache. If you want to scan me, you'll have to show me a scanning warrant. Without one of those, junkers can't scan civilians. I know the law. Real suspicious if you make us need a warrant to do that. I'm in very good health. What does that have to do with anything? I've just gotten the place cleaned up. Don't go making a mess in here. Really not in a very good mood. I want to check out this goddamn toothache she's talking about. one spot. It says Kremlin. Look at the wall again. Nothing on the wall besides the map. Look at Lisa again. Scanning the warrant. Yeah. Look around the room. Someone with good taste. Look at the map again. Attached with tape. Show her sunscreen? Yeah, what's that? I don't really know. Yeah, it's gonna turn out that, like, she has a toothache because she's missing that part of her face. And we see, like, the robotic Snatcher part underneath. And, like, she's covering it with her hand so we don't see that she's all robotic underneath. Oh, that's a new one. Ask about Freddy and his occupation. Your husband is a taxi driver, right? Is it one of those underground cabs? A black taxi? Are you trying to frighten me? So it is a black taxi, right? Yes, he drives a black taxi. But so what? They'll probably be legalized in April, right? So what's the problem? That's not what we're worried about, ma'am. If your husband is a black taxi driver, then there are no records of his working hours, right? In other words, the only way to establish an alibi for him is to use a by the testimony of others. Yeah, okay. Ask about his alibi. On Thursday around 8 p.m., was your husband at home or working? Thursday. Well-written sentence, that one, right? Oh, that's right. That was one of his days off. He was home. He was watching the launch of the first colonial expedition to Mars, the Beagle Jerusalem, on TV. Are you sure about that? Yes, but that evening I went over to a friend's house. I wasn't with him all night. My friend's brother is the pilot of the Beagle, you know. That is quite the story.
This isn't enough to prove that our Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher.
True. Without more evidence, we cannot get a scanning warrant.
We'd like to take a look in your bathroom, if you don't mind.
Oh, you need to use the bathroom?
No, we'd like to investigate your bathroom.
Really? Whatever. Please, go right ahead.
It's just no actual bathroom. It's just shelves filled with sunscreen. This is Freddy's bathroom. Go right ahead. Check anything you want. I'll be out here. Let's look around the room. A very attractive bathroom and sparkling clean. This bathtub doesn't compare with that thing at Ivan's place, right? Same thing. Let's look at the tub. It's filled with water. There's something funny about this bathtub. Yeah, she's hiding the body in the tub. There must be some kind of bath crystals or soap in the water. It's an unusual color. There's something funny about this tub. Look at the mirror. Look, you can see your reflection in the mirror. Jeez, I've always been such a handsome devil. Hello, 911. This is an emergency. There's a handsome guy in my bathroom. Oh, wait, that's just me. Let's look at the shelf. Number of bottles on the shelf. Yeah, that's a Johnny Bravo quote. It's him looking in the mirror. Him looking in the mirror, and he actually, like, dials 911. The grunts at the end got ya, yeah. Okay. We are not investigating the bathtub first. We're doing that last, because there's something up with that. It's a very attractive system bath unit. I'd like to try taking a nice hot bath in a place like this. For numerous reasons, I don't think you would, Metal. A, you're a robot. 2, you know, water. Water and electronics. 3, this isn't your bathroom. Investigate the mirror. The mirror has electrical wires within it, which heat up to prevent fogging. Ooh, that's handy. Investigate the shelf. There is no secret compartment on the mirror or in the cabinet. All right. There is no faucet. This is an unusual bathtub. You're not sad we didn't get an autograph from Isabella, are you, Metal, right? Rather odd for a system bathtub, isn't it? I can detect no residue on the surface of the tub. It has been cleaned very well. I wonder where the water is drained from this. Ah, you got me. There's something not kosher about that tub. See your reflection. Look at the shelf again. Wait a minute, haven't we seen that bottle someplace before? Investigate the shelf. Shelf is ordinary. Okay, they're being a little pedantic about this. Bottle. Sunscreen. What's this? That's the same container as the one we found at Jean's. Yep. Look at the bottle again. Let's investigate the bottle. All right, I will analyze the contents of the bottle. There is no mistake. This is sunscreen. Sunscreen in the middle of winter, eh? And it looks like it's been used recently, too.
There's no mistake. Freddie Nielsen is a snatcher. Gillian,
Or his
with
wife.
this much evidence, there will be
Or
no
both.
difficulty getting a scanning warrant.
We've got you now, Snatcher scum.
So, you figured it out, huh?
Yep.
Who's that?
Yeah, we're gonna see her face, and it's gonna have a big robot part in it. Yeah,
Know all about us, do you, junker?
Yeah.
That wound.
Jean did that to her.
That's the chunk of
Die,
skin.
junker!
Oh, that's rad. Oh,
Jeez,
brutal.
Those things don't go down easy. So, this is a Snatcher, huh?
I certainly hope it's dead.
Oh, that's brutal.
Let's save. I love it. Yeah, I remembered from the start that there was 2 of them. I knew it. Okay, let's look at it. It appears to be dead. Damn, those things are tough as hell. I like saying heck, but this warrants a hell. Its functions appear to have been completely terminated. So that skin tissue you found under Gibson's nails came from this woman, huh?
So it was Lisa and Freddy who killed Jean.
Freddy, that's right. So where's he?
Where the hell's
We can
Freddy?
contact the junk collection team later. Let's get out of this apartment for now. We're outside now.
What the? A light just came on. There's not supposed to be anybody in there.
Perhaps Freddy has returned.
There's only one entrance, and we're standing right next to it. How did he get in there?
He was in the
Shall we
tub.
investigate?
He was hiding in the tub. I'm saving again. Yell in. Open up in there. This isn't working. Possible exits. This appears to be the only way in or out of the apartment. I mean, why do I have to knock again? That seems weird. I should just go right in. Oh, it's locked again. That's funny. I could have sworn it wasn't locked. You're facing a Snatcher, you know. What good will knocking do? That's what I said! This is a standard electronic lock. I can open this without too much difficulty. Yep. I'm reading motion. Someone is in there.
Metal, open it.
Okay, now establishing Alpha 1 link. Link made. Executing search for lock code of apartment 202.
Hurry it up.
Just a bit longer. I'm in Alpha 1's maintenance records for the MR district. Lock code found. Now opening the door.
Good work.
We are in the living room. Look at the remains. Same condition as a few minutes ago, hasn't been touched. Look around the area. Don't see Freddy anywhere. Investigate the area. No sign of anyone in the room. Listen. I'm not picking up any sounds. Look at the remains. Still nothing. Look around the area again. And again. Nothing on my infrared scanners or sensors either. Motion. I read motion coming from the bathroom. Yeah. Metal, you ready? Let's go. Okay. Yeah, tub's empty.
Huh? The bathtub is empty. That thing was filled with water just a few minutes ago.
I read motion. This room.
Damn! Where is he?
Right behind you.
Gillian, behind you.
Oh no! That's a weird one for... Oh, am I dead? Oh, no, we got him. Someone did.
That was close. You're lucky I was here to save your skin. Who are you? Me? Random Hajil, bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter?
Yes, Gillian, a bounty hunter. As the junker profession is so dangerous, their numbers have fallen dramatically over the past few years. As a result, the government decided to put a price on Snatcher's heads in order to encourage private citizens to cooperate in the effort to track them down. Naturally, these bounty hunters must register with the authorities.
You said your name's Random, right? What
It's
did
a
you do?
random name.
Follow me here?
Yeah, you got it. Investigations aren't my style. You track them down, I take them out.
You have the legal obligation to state your bounty hunter registration number. Please do so now, immediately.
BH75001, Random Hajil. That's RANDOMHAJILE.
BH75001, Random Hajil. That's confirmed. I officially recognize you as a legal bounty hunter. Wow. Gillian, records indicate that he has already disposed of 3 snatchers just this month. Counting Freddy, that makes 4.
4?
I've been at this a lot longer than you have. Just relax, rookie. So,
I
Junker
don't
Boy,
like him.
let me give you a little tip. You might already know, but Snatcher's weak point is their artificial skin. If they sit out in the sun too long, they get cancer. That's why they set up a hospital to treat this little problem of theirs. You find it, you can take them out, roots and all.
Where did you get all your information? Wait a sec. You stole it from Gibson, didn't you?
That's not really important. But now that Gibson's out of the picture, I need you to get busy.
I track him down and you junk him. Is that...
Also, I'm starting to get the feeling like Kojima has a thing about, you know, twin characters where one has brown hair and the other's a blonde. I'm starting to get a feel that that's a thing that he's into. Which, you know, if that tracks, then that says a lot about what I can expect from Random over here. Also, this guy's got the weirdest version of a monocycle. His motorcycle is one frickin' wheel. You know, I've seen other versions of a monocycle, but usually it's one big wheel and you sit in the middle of it. This is, I don't even know what to make out of this.
The idea.
Anyhow, it seems Gibson found that hospital. He must have left behind some information about it.
What do you mean, seems? Don't you know anything about it?
Hey, investigations are your job, right?
I owe you one, Random.
Yeah, I'll get it out of you later. See ya, Junker Boy.
Yeah, I don't like him. He seems like he's gonna be trouble.
A Snatcher-controlled hospital, eh? There's bound to be more than a few of them in there.
Yeah, let's go in guns blazing. He did save my life, that's right. End of Act 1. Would you like to save your investigation up to this point? Why, yes, I would. "33% of the way there." That's actually not accurate, you know, because it could be that the first chapter is a little shorter than the others, or the last chapter is longer, or, you know, any combination of that. But I totally know what you mean. Yeah, normally I would say this would be a good place to call it, but you know, we're on a bit of a schedule, so I don't have the luxury of calling things early if I want to make sure that we beat this before I go on you know, Christmas holidays. Closer to 45 if you had to guess. Okay. to cure.
Okay, let's try to sort all this out. Metal Gear, would you mind helping out?
Not at all. Now projecting recorded video images.
Gibson calls in, and you two immediately head for the abandoned factory in the M District.
Oh, that was brutal.
But when you arrived, Gibson had already been killed by someone.
Take a moment to appreciate again that the game really sets a precedent for what to expect. You know, with that scene, because it's the first case of like ultra violence that we see in the game. And you know, when it starts with that, yeah, I had to look that up. And yeah, T for teen, apparently the violence, the excessive gore does not exceed teen. But you know, I'm sure if they said a couple extra swears, it would have. Rating systems are weird like that. But it sets a precedent for what to expect for it, and it does it early on, and that's good. That's good actually, because you look at this and you're like, damn, this ain't no Mario Brothers I'm playing, you know. Does a really good job of that.
Or something at the factory. From hair and skin samples recovered from his body, you determined that the perpetrators were two Snatchers, one male and one female. In addition, from a floppy disk containing notes from Gibson's investigation, you discovered that Snatchers have a crucial defect. Gibson was apparently killed because he had learned about this weak
Gives parents an idea of their mistake too,
and this weak
right?
point is a key
If they're
difference
watching.
between them and real humans. Their artificial skin cannot tolerate ultraviolet rays.
No, don't look there, Timmy.
Long-term exposure causes it to become cancerous, a form of melanoma. This severely limits the places and times that they can operate to midwinter, when daylight hours are their shortest, and of course at night.
I didn't even think about that actually, that they operate in winter because of the longer nights. I legitimately never thought about that.
And it looks as if it will take at least 6 months for them to develop a new skin which overcomes this fault. So their biggest weak point was that they had to keep themselves protected from ultraviolet rays over the past 6 months. Gibson really put his earlier training as a science cop to good use in figuring this one out. And that's why they use plenty of sunscreen, even in the middle of the winter. As a result of this, it becomes clear that there is one thing they must have to continue their survival. And that is medical facilities, where they can treat artificial skin which has become cancerous. And it appears that Gibson may have located a hospital used for this very purpose. In an effort to determine where Gibson had been investigating, you analyzed his stomach contents, found buffalo meat, and headed to the only place in the city that serves it, Outer Heaven. Isabella Velvet, a dancer at this place, gives you a description, which allows you to put together a montage of the man Gibson was trying to track down.
Good job
You then ran this
summarizing everything.
montage through the city's data bank using Jordan. And that gave you two suspects, Ivan Rodriguez and Freddie Nielsen. But from the condition of Ivan's skin, you determined that there was no possibility he could be a Snatcher. There was no evidence at all of melanoma. But as he was in possession of liquid sky, you turned him over to narcotics. Following that, a search of Freddie Nielsen's home turned up large quantities of sunscreen. Nielsen's wife, Lisa Nielsen, turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of her. And you confirm that the skin cells found under Gibson's nails were from Lisa. Freddie Nielsen also turns out to be a Snatcher, and you dispose of him as well. The hair sample that was found in Gibson's hand is confirmed as being from Freddie. So you are able to determine that these two Snatchers, Freddie and Lisa, were the ones who killed Gibson.
Yeah, good summary. Left out random. Oh, here we go.
But then we have a problem. The bounty hunter who saved you, Seed, Random Hajil. An investigation uncovers that the information he provided when he filled out his bounty hunter registration was completely false. So, who is this guy? Friend or foe?
What about the bank account he was having his bounty deposited into?
It was a common account used for paying bounty, and the funds were retransferred from there. We couldn't learn anything from it. Thank you, Metal. And now for the real fun. The hospital that Gibson had tracked down. If we can hit that, we may be able to shut down this snatch operation of theirs. Or if we can find some kind of patient records there, we may be able to find them quite easily.
So, Little John's memory might provide us with an important lead.
That's right. If we're lucky, there may be something left that we can work with. Navigators record everything their junkers do, just in case.
Just in case, huh? Well, this looks like one of those cases.
Can confirm.
Harry should have recovered it by now. Go see how he's doing. Seed, I'm counting on you to find this hospital.
Okay. Ask him about Random. He's a very shady character, but he doesn't seem to be working against us. One more time. Definitely not a Neo-Kobe citizen. He's probably some kind of drifter. A drifter? You know, an illegal immigrant. Shape up, Seed! I wouldn't want to lose this great view, don't you agree? It's beautiful. Where would you like to go? Let's head to the front. Let's talk to Mika for a sec. Neo-Kobe is a surprising town. Everybody's going about their lives so frantically. I know what you mean. Some people call this city a dump, but it seems so much more alive to me than other places. One more time, you never know. I've always wondered about this, but how did someone like you end up as a junker? That's a tough question. I'm sure it's for the same reasons as you and Harry. Why did we become a junker? I don't remember. Which is a fun choice of words since, you know, he has amnesia. A bounty hunter, eh? Can you even trust people like that? Well, he sounds sort of cool, but a little scary too. I wonder what kind of a person he is. Because the only connection between him and Jamie's past is the word Snatcher. Okay. Well, that's enough to get started. I'm shocked that you'd suspect your friends, Gillian. That's really sad. Oh, I'm sorry, Mika. Forgive me, please. You know, I keep thinking that the word investigate means to, like, delve further into, you know, inquire about things, sort of press the topic. But investigate really means that you're just, like, searching people. It's kind of weird.
About time you got here, Gillian. I've got Little John's memory all ready for you.
Well, were you able to get anything from it?
Just relax. I'll put it on the monitor for you now. I'm afraid it was almost completely destroyed beyond recovery. Those Snatchers, they sure do a thorough job.
What do you mean? Wasn't there anything left?
Like I said, just relax. I was able to get one video image out of it. I don't have the slightest what this is. but it's definitely got something to do with Jean's investigation. This is it.
Hospital O'Lean.
So, Gillian, do you have any idea what this is?
Hospital O'Lean? This is almost certainly the Snatcher-controlled hospital that Gibson was looking for.
You ought to run the name through Jordan, but if that hospital is not legit, the data won't mean anything. This city is packed with unregistered hospitals.
The sign in this picture looks curved. This word O'Lean might continue past the edge of the image.
I've stored this image. You can view it at any time. Just use the graphic memory command in the possessions menu.
I do agree that there's got to be more to the word. It's very weirdly shaped. I sort of had a feeling that there was more to it than just O'Lean before they said anything. Harry, do you think I can really make it as a junker? Hey, the Chief and I know a good kid when we see one. You'll do just fine. Same thing. Yeah, I'd never trust those bounty hunters. This isn't the kind of job you do for profit. But I thought that these blasters were the only things that could take out a Snatcher. In theory, that's right. A standard ray gun just isn't strong enough. Still, if you modified a standard ray gun to focus its energy much better than usual, you never know. But that would make it that much harder to hit your target, right? That's right. In other words, this random is one heck of a shot. Normally, that just doesn't work. Investigate the brandy. Just in case you forgot his number. Harry suggested that we check the hospital using the Jordan system, but the Jordan system doesn't offer a hospital search function. Really? Why don't we ask Napoleon? I have Napoleon's number, like, ingrained into my brain because of how many times we tried to call that prick. 3956444. What, you again? What do you want? More information? That's right. I need your help. Why don't we get the password out of the way first? The revolution is gay. No, I'm kidding. The revolution is ended. Yeah, all right, you pass. But we can't talk on the video phone. I'll meet you in the usual place. He hung up. What are you going to do? Don't call. To the turbo cycle. To Alton Plaza. Hey, there's Santa Claus! I wonder if Napoleon is here. Look downtown. The whole town is decked out in the Christmas spirit. Yeah, Christmas is just around the corner. What are your plans for Christmas, Gillian? Me? Maybe some time with Jamie? I don't really know. So, you don't have any firm plans yet, do you? Afraid not. Don't worry, I won't let you spend Christmas alone. Thanks, Metal Gear. Gillian, if nobody else is available, let's spend Christmas together. Christmas with you? It will be my first Christmas. Only in a worst-case scenario, you know. Christmas with you is the worst-case scenario. A few Christmas trees are set up here and there. There really are a lot of attractive neon signs in the area. Huh. The GR and ALS in that Great Meals sign are burned out. That's funny. Crowds of busy year-end shoppers are milling about everywhere. It doesn't appear that they are too worried about the Snatcher problem. It's Christmas everywhere you look. Even Santa Claus is here. There are no suspicious types in the area. Yeah, but there could be a Snatcher among them, you know? That's true, but it is too frightening to think about. A number of people are waiting in front of the giant television monitor. Yeah, same thing. A man dressed as Santa Claus is handing out tissues as an advertisement. Huh. That's Santa Claus. What's wrong? Nothing. Just my imagination. Shall we check him out? Yeah, let's check out the Santa. Let's go.
Wait a minute, you're no Santa.
How'd you guess?
What are you doing in that outfit?
What are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
I'm quitting this job. It's too dangerous. Somebody's after me. I'm gonna end up dead, just like Gibson.
Look at the costume. It's a traditional Santa Claus costume. Again. He's carrying a large sack over his shoulder. Yeah, what do you think is in there? Presents? You want some? They're tissues. Yeah, no thanks. Pass. A Chinese Santa, eh? Somehow, you just don't fit the image. Well, I'm so sorry to disappoint you. Give it a rest. This is a disguise, you know? Oh no, that's give it a rest. This is a disguise, you know? You think I want to be wearing this getup? Why don't you just go ahead and tell us who you really are, Napoleon?
Nah. Us informers are easier to get along with if you don't know who we really are.
Same thing.
But you might figure it out for yourself sooner or later.
Ask about the hospital. I need some information about underground hospitals.
Besides all of the legit hospitals, there are scores of those underground places all over the city. You'll never be able to find them all.
You got a cold there, Napoleon?
Yeah, some kind of allergy, I guess. I always get this way in the winter.
An allergen that only operates in the winter? That could be Snow 9, you know.
One can always pick up traces of Snow 9 wherever Snatchers appear.
Oh no, that was Metal Gear.
It's this sneezing. It just goes on and on. Wait a second. You might be able to learn something about those illicit operations by checking up on pharmaceutical orders. After all, most of the drugs used on the island are manufactured here as well.
That's right. All of the pharmaceuticals on the island are distributed or manufactured by Kobe Pharmaceuticals. Kobe Pharmaceuticals, eh? That's where Jamie works. Jamie keeps track of records of shipments of pharmaceuticals throughout the island. She might be able to find something out. That's right. Let's call her and ask later on.
I'm sure specialists like that will have a lot more to offer you than somebody like me. It's a man-made strain that was developed by the military years ago as a defensive weapon to help protect bases and the like.
But wasn't all of it disposed of long ago?
Yes, but I hear talk that somebody started cultivating it again about 3 years ago.
3 years ago? That's about the same time the Snatchers first appeared.
Apparently that stuff grows back quickly, even after it's cleaned out. The areas it grows in are off limits, but the wind brings it right into the city.
Same thing.
Olean Hospital.
If you waste too much, the chief will be on you about squandering taxpayers' money again. Sounds pretty bad. All right, let's try, we'll give Jamie a call right now. Oh, well, fine then. Ask about Olean.
Before that, why don't we take care of business?
Oh, sure, now you want my money.
Damn, just take it. Thanks a bundle. It may not be the one you're looking for, but I know an Olean hospital.
Ask about Olean Hospital.
Hey, I'm not doing this for fun, you know. You're gonna have to do a little better than that.
Jeez, buddy. All you did was tell me that you knew, and I already paid you. God, guy's squeezing me. Just as greedy as ever, eh? Some Santa Claus you turned out to be. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't know too much about it, but it's over in the RF district. Why don't you go check it out?
All right, I've had it. Don't call me anymore, okay?
Wait a minute, Napoleon. I'll keep any snatchers off your back.
They're after both of us. You better worry about watching your own back. Oh, by the way, here, a little Christmas present for you.
What?
Tissues?
Tissues?
See ya. Merry Christmas.
Well, now he's gone.
No surprise there. He's got plenty of reason to be scared. Besides, I got the information I needed.
There's an advertisement on the back of that pack of tissues.
This is an ad for outer heaven. Just how many different jobs does that guy have?
Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. That, unfortunately, though, is going to have to be where we call it for today. Because, unfortunately, if we want to go any further, I'll have to run ads, and then I don't want to run ads and play for like 5 more minutes, right? So we're going to have to call it there today. I'll have myself centered on the Olean Hospital so we know where to go next time. Make a save state here. Hey, thanks for being here, Vagrant. Thanks, everyone, for being here. But don't run just yet. You know, we always talk for a minute before we wrap up. So, oh, that's the wrong screen. There we go. Tomorrow, another afternoon stream. You know, we're going to be doing more Snatcher. Saturday is going to be our Saturday movie special, where I will be watching The Princess Bride with you guys. We'll be streaming that at the normal time when we would be doing the Saturday theme stream. You guys are all welcome to come. It'll be the first time I've ever seen The Princess Bride. And, you know, we're going to watch that together. That's my gift to you guys for the holidays. In the meantime, though, we have to find someone to raid to. So I'll do that. I'll give you guys some raid tunes to listen to. And I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yeehaw, baby, well, that's our show. We play retro games, but it's time to blow. Saddle up, partner, it's time to change the view. Time to dance at a different venue. Pixelated lands where the cowboys roam. We're shooting for high scores, never going home. With a quick draw, a controller in hand, we're the wildest raiders in all the land. The night is young, we're on the run. Old school fun, and we're second to none. But the sun is setting, it's time to call. Grab your posse, it's time for the raid, y'all. Riding into the raid on a digital horse. Retro heroes, raid with no remorse. Press start, let's make a little noise. Get ready, get set, let's bring the boys. Riding into the raid, let the wild ones play. We're coming in style in a cowboy way. The stream's about to blow, hold tight, it's fake. We're coming in hot and we're raising the stakes. Scores we don't really mind. In this pixel paradise we're one of a kind. From the saloon to the digital frontier, we're shooting our shots, bring a raid near. Retro legends in the stream.
Yeah, unfortunately, Marzipan, you got in just a little too late. But what we're going to do is we're going to raid into AGB. You guys know him. I don't got to tell you who he is. But he usually raids into us, so this will be a rare treat where we get to raid into him. He is playing Dragon Quest, A Journey of the Cursed King. He watched me play it and then figured out that he had to play it too. So we have a raid message that we can send him. We have that one there for those who are subscribed. We have this one here for those who are not. Let's go there. Let's show them how Rodeo's Raiders do. And I will see you guys next time.